How was Kylie Jenner able to become the youngest female billionaire in the world? What about The Rock and Conor McGregor breaking the bank with their tequila and whiskey brands? I'll give you the answers soon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erkka Suvando. Some of you call me EJ. I'm here on social media to build a legacy for my kids and pass on all the business and life lessons to each and every one of you. I'm a real estate investor and an entrepreneur. We have talked about how to promote our business. We are small business owners for a reason. Nobody knows we exist. We have talked about how to promote and what blueprint to follow as far as what the steps are in the future. But we haven't yet talked about where to promote, where to put those advertising and marketing dollars. If I were to start a business, any business today, I probably wouldn't bet on TV and radio commercials as far as paid ads. The attention has shifted. The attention economy. That's what it boils down to today in this video. So let's first by looking at how the attention of consumers has shifted over the years from different platforms to others. And then let's go deeper into today's society to understand what is it that makes these celebrities so wealthy so fast. Okay, so first of all, the attention in the world, in the society is always somewhere. In the 50s and 60s, it was on the radio. Everybody gathered in their kitchens or living rooms listening to the radio, whether it was that baseball broadcast about the World Series or whatever that hit show was, or just listening to the news and the weather forecast for the coming days. But radio was the centerpiece of the attention. Then in the 70s and 80s came the TV. That completely revolutionized the attention. So there was the motion picture that took over. After that, 90s, cable TV. More availability, more channels, more programs. Cable TV. Then the early 2000s, what happened then? Internet came. And there specifically, the attention was, and the opportunity was in email and search. This was the so-called Internet 1.0. There are companies who, after the fact, report that their email direct marketing campaigns had an attach rate of 90%, meaning 90% of the people that got the email opened it and read it. Good luck with those numbers today. Not even close, maybe 1%, 5%. I have no idea, I don't have the data. But then coming closer to today, so if we look at 2024, the attention is on social media and it's the mobile device that gathers all the attention. So here during the cable TV and the TV era, it was the TV remote control that allowed people to flip the channels. So going from one attention to another, shifting focus. Nobody talks about the TV remote control anymore. What do we talk about now? We talk about the mobile device. That's where all the attention is. As long as the mobile phone is the TV remote control of today's society, that's where all the biggest opportunities in business lie. Whether it's selling something using the free distribution and delivery, building a brand, company brand, personal brand, you name it. That's where all the attention is. And that's what we need to understand as marketers to make sure that we get the biggest bang for our buck. So let's shift forward and move on. So now that we know where the attention is, then we look at next briefly the difference between the large companies and the small businesses. Large versus small. So this is where the biggest opportunity is, and this is how I tie it back to the intro where I mentioned these success stories and give you some highlights and data points as far as how this was possible. So the large companies are still primarily putting their marketing dollars on TV commercials, TV ads. And Gary Vaynerchuk, who talks about the attention economy, this is his favorite mantra and favorite word. He talks about day trading attention, his latest book. But anyhow, he says that the biggest or the best investment as far as marketing dollars go today is still the Super Bowl commercials, even if they cost 8 million. There's no other way how you can get 150 million to 200 million people to watch your 30-second ad on TV. But other than that, TV to him, I wouldn't say is dead, but you don't get enough attention, enough return on your investment. But the opportunity with the small companies versus large is that this is where most of the marketing dollars and euros still go. But the small companies and their success stories have shown us that if you invest your money, your effort in social media and these growing platforms, so to say, you can get a lot done. There are plenty of examples where one video goes viral and it has a dramatic impact on the business in question as far as sales and profitability goes. No TV ad has been able to do what social media does today in terms of getting the attention and generating growth. So from small businesses, so let's look at these examples that I mentioned. Kylie Jenner, The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Conor McGregor. What did they do? Okay, so first of all, what was the common denominator between these two? Obviously, these people were celebrities. They had their personal brand that Kylie Jenner built using social media through the reality TV show that her mom managed, and obviously was able to grow her brand that way. And she probably had, I'm guessing, this is roughly right, 380 million Instagram followers. The Rock, 390 by the time this was like end of 23, and I think Conor McGregor roughly 50 million followers. So these people had a personal brand. Kylie Jenner, basically through social media, she was not known in any other way. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a wrestler, actor, and all of that. Conor McGregor being an athlete. But what was common between all of these success stories is that they were able to grow their business basically overnight using social media. And the key thing there is free distribution and delivery. So some numbers behind this. So the Teremana brand, the tequila brand that The Rock has, they sold 300,000 cases the first year, and then they doubled that number the following year. Conor McGregor's whiskey brand was able to net or bring home 1 billion in revenue the first year. This is the first year. These are ridiculous numbers. So using yesterday's attention, that would not have been possible. This is the whole point. Yes, these people were celebrities before that, but then they were smart enough to understand that the platform allowed them to grow their companies exceptionally fast. Kylie Jenner, I think her business was started in 2015 based on what I just looked up, and she sold a 51% stake for 600 million in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. And now it's worth more. So she's obviously extremely wealthy, like all of these. Money is not the point here, no matter what our end goal is, whether it's more free time, more profitability, more money, whatever, more options. But if we want to get there through entrepreneurship, we need to understand what the attention is. And that is the whole point of this video today, that we can look at the future, we can dwell in the past, but the opportunity is in today. And this is like personal happiness. Many people spend most of their time worrying about tomorrow or dwelling in the past. And we ignore and completely forget what's beautiful about today, all the abundance that's around us. It's no different in business and understanding where the attention is. Nobody knows what happens in the future. We can't change the past. All we have is today. And if we look at what works today, the next 5 years, we have ourselves potentially a very, very good and working platform that we can utilize. Social media the way it is today is in trouble when mobile phone no longer is the TV remote control of today's society. We don't know what happens in virtual reality. As long as when mobile phone is replaced, then there's going to be a huge shift. Then we need to hop on that next train. But until then, this is the opportunity that we have. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked the videos. If so, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. So, thank you, and until next time.